This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with Richard Kiely. You're a late addition to the card, weren't you?
I was a late addition to the card, but a very good and a big addition to the card. A draw, one might say. So, um, so yeah, Bellator pulled a rabbit out of the hat with me, and they should be thanking me.
Why was it so late? Were you injured or potentially injured?
So I was injured prior to the last fight. I won't really get into the last fight. I think probably go into that more in depth at another time. But yeah, I was injured, and then I was offered an opponent initially at the early stages, and then I hadn't been cleared yet. Then when I was cleared and looked like I was fit to fight, I was there, right, get me on the card, and Bellator weren't forthcoming because I think they were pissed off with how the last fight went, and I was dishonest, I suppose. I hit an injury, and so I can understand where they were coming from. But I was pissed off then. I was there, well, fuck you. The face, man, you can't have the face. Because whether you like me or dislike me, you can't deny I'm a draw, and people tune in to watch. You know, whether that's to see me win or lose, they tune in to watch. So I don't think it made sense. But like I said, we had two unfortunate dropouts with James and Peter dropping out a card. And now, guess who came crawling back?
So the face is back.
The face is back. He never went away. But yeah, I'm back. So.
But you don't take any, easy routes, do you? This is another tough opponent, and at 3-2 this early on in your career, most people try and protect their record a little bit more.
No, well, I'm impatient. I feel like I should be at the top. Look, it's unfortunate. Like, I don't think anyone's done 5 fights what I've done in 5 fights. Become the face of Bama, the face of Bellator, fought for a world title, and fought one of the biggest names in MMA. Definitely one of the biggest names in Bellator. Anyway, it's unfortunate that in both of those fights I had injuries, so I wasn't able to show what I was able to do. So I can understand people being dubious and going like, "Oh, you fucking chokes at the thing." I don't choke. I've had two potentially career-ending injuries. And what I did do was I went in and fought with those injuries. So say what the people say what they want, but I can't doubt my courage. Yeah. And I'm going to show today or on Saturday when I go in injury free, they won't be able to doubt my ability either. So I don't give a shit what they say, but I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with the circumstances of the last fight. I'm pissed off with the circumstances of this fight. I'm pissed off with myself. I'm pissed off. George hasn't even done that. He seems like a solid guy, and I'm pissed off with him too.
Have you got any regrets with taking the last fight with that injury?
I don't have any regrets over. It was financially lucrative. I did it. The purpose was he wouldn't have. Sorry, Page is a coward. He wouldn't have taken that fight again. You could see him in the lead up that he was rattled. You could see it in the face-offs. He was rattled. You could see it at the weigh-in that he was rattled. Backstage at the weigh-in, I approached him and he was there. Dude, don't do it here. And I was there like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. And it was only when he saw that it was my mobility and my ability to fight were severely curtailed, then he became Billy Big Balls. It's a sign of a coward, and then acted like a dickhead after it. So that's not finished for me. That's not finished for me, and I'll be addressing that with him personally when I see him. But I'll be addressing him fully fit, and see what his reaction is then.
Addressing him wherever you see him, or wanting the rematch in the cage?
Both. But I'll address it with him. See him. He made it personal, so I'll make it personal.
I hope I'm there for that.
What?
I hope I'm there for that.
Record it and send it to you. I'll beat the shit out of him with one hand and record it with the other.
And you're fully fit for this one. I saw you say no smack talking, no theatrics, no injuries. You just want to put on a show. Go back to knocking people out.
Yeah, I was put on the card as a late edition 3 weeks out. So look, I will act accordingly. I know I'm a late addition to the card, so I'll act accordingly. Plus, the main event, Leah McCourt, I'm very, very interested. I'm invested in that story. I think it's a brilliant story, and I'm looking forward to seeing Leah change her life. Yeah. I see how she is with her daughter. I see how she is as a person. I suppose she's the opposite of me, so it's probably ironic that I appreciate that. But she's going to be a superstar, and I'm invested in that. And I don't want to do anything to, I suppose, dilute that or take away from that. That's one reason. The other reason is that I'm pissed off. I don't need to do the theatrics. I don't need to do that. I just need to go in and I want to go in and put a thing. That doesn't mean I've changed. It doesn't mean that I'm not outspoken. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be vocal after the fight. Yeah. So I've got a list.
Have you got someone you want to call out after the fight?
I have a list. There's one in particular. But I'm not looking past George Hardwick. Like you said, he's a tough fight, very very solid opponent. I think he's going to do very very well in Bellator. I think he's probably one of the most technically adept fighters. I think this is going to potentially fight tonight because it's two of the most technically adept fighters in the card. So I think this is going to be probably one of the fight tonight.
I'm looking forward to seeing you raise the roof on Saturday.
That's how I roll. That's what happens. Like I said, people like me, dislike me, but
they'll tune in.
They get a reaction. There's always a reaction, whether it's booing or cheering. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Best of skill. I'm
Thanks
so
a million.
excited.